Hi everybody, Stevie here from Never Too Late to Travel. Just on our way to the Hydrangea Cafe here in the Phetchabun area, and seeing the signs for the Skywalk, so decided to stop off and have a coffee. So I'll invite you to have a look around. It looks quite interesting, so let's go and see what we can discover this morning. Well guys, finding this place purely by accident on the way to the Hydrangea Cafe has proved to be quite a little gem. The cafe is set up high on the hillside, and to be honest, I've had a quick walk around already and mapped out where I want to show you, and I thought it'd be correct to start here right at the beginning at the bakery and cafe. Not a particularly large restaurant, but have everything you need, from cold drinks to snacks. And a young lady out in the front here does a nice little basket of chicken nuggets and fries. So grab a bite of those and a cool drink and take a pew, and you have some fantastic views over the hillside. Really nice place to find, and happy that we stopped by. So as you can appreciate guys, by your own perception, a lot of people actually turned up here, and many obviously taking photographs over the mountains and the hillsides before moving on to the actual Skywalk itself. A real gem of a find. As I said before, I've not been here, and I've not seen anything on YouTube, so for us it's a very interesting place to visit. As you can see, the cafe is quite well decorated with different figures and figurines, and somebody's made an attempt to put out some Christmas decorations, and you probably just observed Popeye there leading the way to the front door. Judging by my initial walk around, I think this site is still under construction, but the work they've done so far is very, very outstanding, and a real nice place to visit. Ample car parking, so no problem bringing a vehicle or a motorbike. And once you walk up this path here and get towards the base of the Skywalk, you'll have 360 panoramic views over the mountains and the hillside. What a fantastic location, guys. Now that really takes you by surprise, that when you reach virtually the base of the Skywalk, you come across this absolutely huge figure of a kangaroo. Now, whether that's something to do with the owner or somebody who just has a fascination with Australia, I've really no idea. But absolutely a huge figure, and you can actually go inside and take some photos. Sitting proud on the hillside, it must be seen for miles around. And as we near the top at the rear of the kangaroo, you can see the outstanding views from up here, and thankfully it's a really clear day, so you can actually see for miles across the mountains and the hillside, and it makes for some absolutely fantastic videos or pictures. And somebody's gone to the trouble of planting some sakura, the Japanese blossom. Always makes for a lovely backdrop for pictures and videos. Some parts of Thailand actually run tours to places where a lot of the sakura trees grow, and I've been there on a couple of occasions and get some lovely pictures up there. There's the first view of the actual Skywalk. I don't believe it's all glass all the way across, but quite a large proportion of the walkway up and slightly across is made of glass. We'll see when we get up there, we'll see what the extent of it all is. And a lovely seating area with some blue and red fern. Again, another great feature for picture opportunities. This is my only second time up here to the Phetchabun area, and every time we visit we actually find something different to do. We have actually been to Phu Lerd before, but on that occasion we were camping, and the temperature dropped down to a nice 8 degrees in the morning, so that was something new for the wife to enjoy. As you can see, a lot of the site here is still under development, and I'm sure that in another 6 months or so again it'll be completely different. The paths, to be honest, do look steep, but I can assure you they're not as bad as they look. It's a very, very gradual climb, so if you're in reasonable health, shouldn't really bother you that much. And just ahead of us, I believe the wife is sat waiting for us, and I think at this point I'll have to take my shoes off and put some soft coverings on. And again, sitting at the back of this point, there's some more features that you can go and take pictures of. And as I say, the views up here are absolutely amazing, guys. If you're in the area, please don't pass it by. It really is well worth coming to see. As with all things in my videos, I don't have any paid promotions from anybody. All my videos are made out of personal visits to different areas and attractions that I feel like visiting. And this is just another one of those. See the wife there slowly climbing up with her camera to take a video. Like most girls, they're always on Facebook and Instagram, churning out what they produce in a day. And at the end of the day, guys, if that's all it takes to make them happy, then so be it. I've got no qualms or complaints about it. Trying to give the wife a little bit of a time to move on so I don't disturb her videoing, but it's all in a day's fun, guys, all in a day's fun. And from this point you can see just how far the Skywalk goes round. It's big enough but not exceptionally big. And this first section has some little corners that you can stand and take pictures, and the walkway is basically astroturf. I'd imagine the area down at the bottom of the Skywalk on the right hand side there is looking a little bit barren at the moment, but I presume that in time that will be planted out with figures and flowers of some description. It's going to be a really fantastic venue once it's all completed, and fair credit to the people producing it. Amazing. Well, we have to stop here a little bit because the wife wants to help somebody out with taking a few pictures for them on the actual glass part of the Skywalk. So we'll just bide our time until they've actually finished. Gives us a little bit of time to admire the scenery from up here. We can go on now. The wife's just given us a nod and permission to move forward. But my wife quite enjoys these skywalks, and she says she has no fear. But just watching her now, the way she's walking, she's treading on every beam. She's not actually standing on the glass bits. I must remind her of that when I show her the video again. Bit of a gridlock at the moment, guys. I have to wait for the pictures to be taken, else I shall suffer. And this is obviously the glass section of the Skywalk. It's not particularly high up, so you shouldn't suffer too much if you don't like it. And to be honest, everybody that I've met today has been really, really friendly. Everybody seems to be enjoying the holidays, although Thais don't really celebrate the Christmas celebrations. They're more into the New Year, as are the Chinese. Thankfully not too many people up here. I think most of them have visited, had their coffee and snacks and already departed for other places. So it's quite a nice event to actually walk and video without having to fight past lots of people. And look at that view, guys. How fantastic is that? Absolutely amazing. Really, really lucky with the weather today that we can see out a fair distance. Well, I've been given some instructions from the wife that she wants me to take some video of her walking up here, so I shall have to walk backwards for a few yards until she's happy with what she thinks I've taken. And there just below us is the main road that we were driving up to the Hydrangea Cafe when we saw the sign here for the Skywalk and decided to pop in. Not too much traffic around today. I'd imagine that all this barren area in front of the stairwell here will actually be planted out in weeks and months to come, and make for a fantastic under scenery for the Skywalk itself. It will be absolutely more spectacular than it is now, guys. Well, when you leave the Skywalk and you get down to the bottom again, at the base there you'll find that little plastic bin, so just take off your overshoe covers and then just make your way back towards the cafe and bakery. And while you do so, you've got some fantastic views over the countryside to observe. The wife really enjoyed herself, she's very happy. Well, we'll just have a look at some more of these features with the wife, and probably help her take a few pictures and some short video for her own use, and then gradually we'll make our way back to the bakery and go and find the car and head off to the next place. Next video, guys, should be from the Hydrangea Cafe here in Phetchabun. It's supposed to be an absolutely remarkable place with lots of flower beds all over the mountains, and after that I think the idea is to go to GB Farms, which again is another main attraction here in Phetchabun. So keep an eye on the channel, and I'm sure that you'll find some more interesting stuff to come up and entertain you. As with always, your support is always highly appreciated, and it's a pleasure to produce these videos for you, to be honest. Well, some more people arriving, and they look quite interested in the place. So we'll let this video play out, guys. Thanks very much for your support, and if you watched it to the end, fair credit to you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments as you choose, and I hope to catch you on the next one, my friends. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.